Hey guys, it's 16leo. Thought I'd try the McDonald's Grimace Shake. I've been hearing some wild things, so let's see.
What's up, guys? It's Hard Rock Nick, one of the richest men in the world. As you can see, I'm here in my South Florida mansion.
The internet's biggest and most unfortunate flexor is back, and he's saying things like this.
Everyone, please do not announce to the server when you are going to go masturbate.
The only difference is Hard Rock Nick
is not as thick,
but still just as big of a dick. That was a rhyme, so you have to subscribe.
But I'm not a rapper.
I'm Leo, and today we're taking another look into the life and times of Hard Rock Nick, the person who is self-proclaimed a millionaire, except things have changed. He's lost a lot of weight. He's also went from a millionaire to a billionaire, or so he says.
Not about money, it's about...
Over $7 million of diamonds are on my neck.
And I wanted to take a look at how he got that money, how he lost that weight, and how he is doing. Because I am very interested in this man and his huge ego. You thought I was going to say something else, huh? No. But he does have an OnlyFans. How do I know this? He told me. Hard Rock Nick, everyone. The person who actually, and this is true, took a shit in his ex-wife's sink to get back at her. His real name is Jesh, or Ali Jesh. It might as well be called AliExpress at this point, or Ali A. He looks like an egg that came to life, and he is somewhat evil and lives in the Miami area. Basically, I think he could pass for DJ Khaled's stunt double, but this guy is trouble. I just wanted to take a look again at the content that he's been putting out of late, and how he's doing. I wanted to check up and see if this man is really a billionaire. I wanted to break this down, by the way, into different platforms. Like, this man is TikTok's most infamous person, kind of. He's also YouTube's he's just Hard Rock Nick on YouTube, and he's also huge on Instagram, or so he claims. So I wanted to take a look at each of the platforms, see how he's doing, look at his content, and evaluate his life choices. Let's start with his bio. In his description it says, boasting a massive net worth of $10.7 billion? $10.7 billion? Richer than Oprah, Tyler Perry combined? Okay. Retired South Florida-based real estate agent, mogul, and famed hotelier turned viral social media sensation. That's a mouthful. Hard Rock Nick instantly rose to fame after model and television personality Chrissy Teigen discovered his Instagram selfies and YouTube selfie videos on the morning of February 8, 2019, and social media would never be the same since. Honestly, this feels like it was written by a teenager who has too much time on his hands and doesn't know how to jack off yet, so... My god, dude. I know you wrote this. This is not like the first video I did, which you should watch, by the way, where I took a look at his life and times and explored how he got to the point. This is just me calling him out on most of the bullshit. If you really do have $10.7 billion, I am very happy for you. Maybe you should use some of that money to seek therapy. You clearly need it. Culminating with far too many media appearances to list here, because, you know, YouTube's the wrong place to do that. Hard Rock Nick continues to be social media box office with viral videos on every platform. With over 4.5 billion social media views and impressions from shares, reactions, and meme accounts. Is this how we're counting fame nowadays? How many times you've been memed? Are you kidding me? Shrek is now the most famous person on this planet, which he should be, just by the way, but you kind of look like Shrek. Not in a good way.
You there! Ogre! Aye?
No one has consistently populated your social media feeds, whether Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok, more since 2018 than his social media legend, who is now the preeminent face of cryptocurrency globally. He started this off saying he's a real estate mogul and ended up by saying he's a cryptocurrency god.
It's free real estate.
He changed jobs within the description of his own... He's playing 4D chess, and all of us don't even have a board. Let's start with the fact that this man has a cameo currently. He's still doing cameos, and it costs 77 New Zealand dollars to get one. I would say if you're worth $10.7 billion, I would say maybe you wouldn't be on Cameo. Doesn't seem like the right place to be when you are worth that much money. But, you know, hey, he's giving back to the people. And I'll tell you what, if this video gets 10,000 likes, not only will I get a Cameo, but I will actually book a live video call with this man. It's going to cost me $200, but I will do it for you. Like that video. Let's look at some of these cameos.
It's Kayleigh minted his wife's NFT for Valentine's Day. Can the devs do something and get bids? I'm calling out you, Guido, and you too, OSF. That's what's up. Hard Rock Nick the f*** out.
He does. He looks like an egg that came to life. Like someone granted an egg sentience, and this is what happened. He's also got the personality of an egg.
Happy Valentine's Day, Derek. It's Hard Rock Nick, one of the richest men in the world. Wishing you happy Valentine's from the best girlfriend ever. Better be good to her because I'm next in line from what she tells me. Just kidding. I'm not even sure if you're 18, so don't cancel me.
Wow, this is primo content, Hard Rock Nick. You know, for someone he's retired, I guess he has time to do this. He's just giving back to the fans, nutting on all of them, unless they're not 18, because he doesn't want to get cancelled. But he's on social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram, just seeming like he wants to get cancelled. I am traumatized. All right, let's start with the basics. Instagram. Okay, so I found him on Instagram. He has a lot of random posts. There's pictures of him eating a pizza really aggressively and borderline sexually.
Guess where I'm going, Tony? Into your house. And I'm gonna make pepper pots suck my purple
I don't know what I'm looking at here. Is this what happens to people who go to Miami? Because DJ Khaled seems to have lost all sanity. Like besides screaming his name, he just plays golf and remains fat even though the food isn't. I don't understand that. And Hard Rock Nick seems to also have lost his mind and weight as well. His Instagram is just an amalgamation of lots of pictures of himself, both fat and thin, and some political incessant rambling that he does from time to time. He also has this masterpiece. Okay, it's some girl with a fat ass, right? TikTok, you know? Okay, great. It's more the comment that I want to see. Ladies, when you look like this, you can give me attitude, steal from me, abuse me, talk back, even murder me in my sleep. It's like a Shakespearean rhyme for a guy whose dick is too hard for his own head to compute. If you don't look like this healthy Southern woman right here blessing your feet on a Saturday morning, dial down your attitude. Lower your bitchy voice. Stop disrespecting me to your parents. Appreciate the $10 chocolate brownie I bought you for dinner because you are a 2 that has only dated bums from Los Angeles. Why are you dating a 2 then, Nick? Why don't you date a 10? Also, it's very hard to read this when this woman's ass is in my face. I'm trying, you know, to actually do some work here, lady. This fine ass Southern girl right here just kicked you off this app with no surgery, light, if any, makeup, and I didn't get paid to repost her, nor do I care if she likes me back. Men, even if she doesn't look like this, follow your life path and spend your money on your own imported sushi, your own Fendi sweaters, your own luxury cars, and your own front row seats to the Miami Heat this Sunday. It started off like really misogynistic and it ended off really positive, where it was like, men, follow your dreams, follow your heart, don't follow women. It's also misogynistic and really degrading. This man is a walking paradox, man. Ladies, is your stupid boyfriend a retired billionaire putting you in a $55,000 floor seats to see the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals tonight? I don't know. But also I could ask, is your boyfriend someone who looks like he is covered in pearls? What is this look here? Why is this man wearing so many anal beads on his neck? What am I missing? Hard Rock Nick on Instagram, everyone. Let's move on to the best platform of all time, TikTok. He has about 131,000 followers on TikTok. It says retired billionaire, so he's updated everything. Forbes Top 100 2023, the face of cryptocurrency. And he's got a link tree. Holy crap. Sorry, I'm going to read some of the stuff on his OnlyFans just now. But first, TikTok. His first TikTok.
What's your favorite kind of food?
Fruit.
Fruit?
Yep.
What kind of fruit?
Fruit Loops.
says eyelashes longer than your boyfriend's dick, which is like confusing. It should be a yas queen moment, but it's also like just met with a lot of question marks right now as to why that even is a thing. Hard Rock Nick is definitely a perplexing character because he is someone who acts very machoistic but also is very in touch with his feminine side, which some of that's a good thing, some of that's a horrible thing. He's really on the fence for a lot of stuff. But that is the first TikTok that you will see of him, and that was in 2020. He used to have a beard that looked like Iron Man took a shit on his face. It's like if Robert Downey Jr. ate every other cast member from Iron Man. That's what he used to look like. Most of the TikToks are just him reacting to music, so I can't play them. But they also all say, only here to get a girlfriend with a big old booty and a tongue piercing. Only here to get a girlfriend I can play video games with. Only here to get a girlfriend with pierced B cups. And the picture is him looking like he's a 5-year-old who just discovered the first Instagram filter of all time. Only here to get a girlfriend I can make hot cocoa with. That's actually very sweet. Oh my god. That's one of the more wholesome things that I've ever seen, I think. Only on this app to meet a VSCO girl with a tongue piercing. Only on this app to meet a VSCO girl who looks good in my 2022. So he's been doing this trying to look for a partner, I assume. I'm not sure if he thinks TikTok is an app where you meet people. Like maybe he's just old and mistakes this for like, you know, Tinder or Bumble or Hinge. Because he is 47. But he's trying to pick up chicks on a platform that is famous for having people under 18.
Better be good to her because I'm next in line from what she tells me. Just kidding. I'm not even sure if you're 18, so don't cancel me.
I don't know if this is a good strategy, my friend. Just because you're retired, it doesn't mean you should spend the rest of your life in a jail cell. I'm also almost certain he paid people to say things like this, and this girl looks like she's probably younger than 18.
Hi, Hard Rock Nick. I love you so much. You're so hot. Like, I love you so much.
I don't know how much he paid her. I don't know how much dirt he has on her. I don't know if he took a shit in her sink and said he would do it again if she didn't say that. But I don't think there is a person in this world who believes that this girl looked at Hard Rock Nick and said, this is the man I want to base my celebrity crush on. I just don't believe it, Nick. But that was a while ago. Hard Rock Nick had been talking about how he has lots of hotels like the Hard Rock Cafe, how he had banged many, many women in it. And since then, we hadn't heard from him. But when he returned, like an evil supervillain, he lost weight. And people were wondering what the hell had happened. So this is Hard Rock Nick explaining his situation.
Hi, America. It's Iron Man. I'm currently being kidnapped by the Russian government. I'd really appreciate it if someone would DoorDash me a cheeseburger.
Yeah, that's the situation. So he's Iron Man 4, and he also needs a cheeseburger. So that's pretty much how he lost the weight. He's looking very much more scary, as you can see these days. I would congratulate him for the weight loss, but you're going to see in a second, how he did it. You must be thinking this man probably, had a great nutrition plan, worked out his whole life. But there is something different about him. It doesn't look natural, does it? Once again, Nick, I found a TikTok where girls are talking about how Hard Rock Nick is cute, and it just seems really wrong.
We love you, Hard Rock Nick!
If you combine all of their ages, it's probably close to 18. I just think that, Nick, maybe this is not the right place for you. You're doing so well in life. You've lost weight. You're wearing anal beads. You got the fakest teeth in the world. Every time you open your mouth, people get blinded, but not in the good way. Life's good, Nick. What are you doing? Why are you messing yourself up? You're a billionaire. You shouldn't be paying underage women to say things. Pay overage women to shut the hell up. Do something else. That's pretty much his TikTok. He just uses it to flex. Like one's called 10 billion net worth. And all it is a picture of slideshows of him drinking things and looking at things. I know the chains look like they're really, really, really fake. There is one called New Chains Who Dis, and the chains look like they couldn't even hold a bike if you put it as a bike lock. So, honestly, dude, with your 10.7 billion net worth, if you could go to anything other than the dollar store to get your chains, it would be good. I'm really jealous of you, man. You've got some hella chains. I wish I had chains like that, Nick. I wish you didn't have to flex on me this hard. I feel bad about myself. I felt so bad about myself that I had to go to his YouTube channel where he uploaded some videos talking about his weight. And let's look at the video called Retired Billionaire Hard Rock Nick Responds to Your Comments. He also, by the way, he starts every sentence off with, Hard Rock Nick, you're one of the world's greatest billionaires. He has to like add who he is after his name. That's like me saying, 16leo, one of the people who has the smallest penis in the world, coming right at you. You have to like announce a big ass lie at the start, bro. Anyway, Hard Rock Nick is here and he is looking skinny as ever.
What's up, guys? It's Hard Rock Nick, one of the richest men in the world. As you can see, I'm here in my South Florida mansion.
What's up, guys? It's Hard Rock Nick. I'm one of the richest men in Florida, in the whole world. I'm one of the stupidest people of all time. My IQ is so low. My teacher hit me on the head because she thought I would get smarter. I'm staying in my mansion, which I will not show you, because if I show you, you'll see it. Every time he flexes with his car, with his house, we can only ever see this much of it. It's like in the old movies when you saw half the background and thought they were actually in like a certain place. And then when you pull out, it's just like a green screen.
With over $7 million of diamonds around my neck, nice little Gucci beanie, Louis V the fuck out.
Right, he's got $7 million on his neck. God damn, Hard Rock Nick. That's a lot of money. You're a rapper, baby. You like Jay-Z?
Sort of address a lot of the same questions and comments that I've been seeing. Let's talk about this wallet because I've been hearing this for a really long time. This wallet is very large. It's too large for my shorts, like something else inside my shorts, right?
His dildo, right? Right? Right?
So I generally hold it, not to show off or not to flex.
Alright, because he's not a flexor. Obviously, dude, his wallet is too big, so he has to hold it. This is how I walk around with my phone like this every time. It's a 13 Pro, everyone. It's a 30. I'm sorry, you couldn't put it in my pocket. My shorts are too small. It's like it's too small for my pockets. Obviously, he's not flexing. It's Hard Rock Nick. He's one of the most humble people you will ever see.
My left stroke just went viral.
That $7 million chain, that's chump change compared to what he's worth. He's just being humble. He's a humble genius millionaire who has a Gucci beanie on because his bald head is too cold.
The second issue, as you can see, is yes, I have lost weight. I have lost weight naturally. What does that mean?
I would love to know. So he finally addresses the weight loss and he says he lost it naturally. What? Oh, I like to hear this.
It means that I didn't get weight loss surgery. It means I didn't take diet pills. It means I didn't do drugs of any kind. It means I didn't do some strenuous boot camp workout or something for 7 months. It means that I naturally, and through the guidance of a doctor and through my own experience being a 45-year-old man, took weight off naturally, right? So
It's that easy, man. Oh, come on. All you guys out here, you're trying to lose a couple pounds. Just do it naturally, okay? Just naturally, gracefully lose the weight. That's how you do it. You're not being graceful enough. This man is more graced than a swan and shit. He's gracefully lost the weight. He was fat one day. He just walked it off. He's like, ah, shit. I got abs now, baby.
that's why you see that I lost weight everywhere and I look a little bit younger. I look a little bit fitter. I didn't even work out all that hard. You'll notice I didn't really...
You didn't even walk out. Most people need to go to the gym to like build, you know, some sort of like muscle mass, lose weight, something like that. This dude just woke up and said, he just unfatted. That should be a word. He unfatted. What the hell are you doing, Nick? Unfattening! And this man, he's impressive.
Because as I age and I turn into my 40s and 50s, I want longevity, and I need, after all, to be on this earth a long time to spend my billions of dollars.
Yes, of course, you need to be on this earth a long time. He starts sounding like a alien-human, you know, mix at this point.
But I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real.
But yes, exactly. If you want to be, you know, have longevity in life, don't get muscles, because that will just make you stronger. Just be thin. That should get you to where you need to go, obviously. Terry Crews is like 55, and he looks like he's pushing 30. This guy looks like he's Eminem who smoked hella crack and just never recovered from that eyeliner surgery that he got. You'll be fine. Don't ever lift a weight. Don't eat anything. Don't take weight loss pills. Just believe and you'll lose that weight.
And I wanted to again, my fans are so young.
That's not a flex. That's a confession if you have a cop, that's a confession, Nick. Don't do this to yourself. Also, have you ever met a guy who lied this much? He's like, honestly, could give Trump a run for his money. If those two had a debate, it would be so interesting. Don't you think? I swear, he probably would look at you and be like, my teeth never been realer. I've never gotten any surgery on my teeth. I was born with teeth this white and this good. Veneers? I can't hear veneers. I don't understand even what that is. I'm not veneer anything. Even from afar, I can see my teeth. They're good. Yeah.
Let's talk about the truth, okay? I am retired living in Florida. You'll notice on my social media, I don't generally ever ask for any money from any of you, right?
No, of course. I mean, that would be Boogie. So you're not him, but you are on Cameo, OnlyFans, and every other platform that is dedicated to making money. I feel like you're doing this for clout, but you also are on Tosh.0. I don't know if a billionaire would be doing this. I've never seen Bill Gates want fame so badly. You know, they say clout is a hell of a drug, and you said that you did take 0 drugs to get that weight loss, but you certainly like to clout chase. I mean, all power to him if he has that money, but he doesn't.
I love all of you who like to engage, and I keep those in my link tree so that you guys can find me and have fun with the character or persona that you've come to love for the last 4+ years.
Did he just... Is it a character? Is he making this up? Why are we here if he just admitted that this was a character or persona? What am I watching? But he's been doing this for years. This is like the greatest method actor of all time. Daniel Day-Lewis needs to get back into acting because this guy's been in character for like 3 years now. That's a long time. And if you count the, shitting on his ex-wife's sink, he's been in character for like 30 years now. I didn't know this was a character, Nick. Is that really worth $7 million or just 7? I have so many questions. Is the Gucci real or did your grandma knit that?
Really cruel comedians and podcasters who, for a living, like to pick on people. They might not like that I'm, for example, a real-life registered Republican.
I thought he was going to say sex offender. They might not like that I'm a real-life sex offender. I do it all the time. I offend sex. Sex is like, don't put me in your conversation. I'm a Republican. I'm a Dominican Republic. I'm One Republic fan. Love that guy. Lately, I've been counting stars as well because I live in Florida. Many stars out there. And DJ Khaled is my unofficial brother. I'm Hard Rock Nick, one of the hairiest men in the game right now.
There's a lot of really mean, cruel videos out there about me. Some of them might be based on a semblance of truth.
I mean, he's giving us that, He is calling us talentless hacks and horrible people. I feel like I would fall under this category, and maybe he wouldn't respect what I do as much as I should respect what he does, but maybe I need to get some Louis V. I'll tell you what, guys, if I do this interview with him, I'm gonna have to Louis V the out myself. I'll get all the beanies and everything ready. Trust me.
And what they do is they create a nice big pot of soup for you to drink, right?
That sounds lovely, Nick. I would love someone to create a pot of soup. I've never even heard it said like that. Let's create some pots of soup together, brother. We'll have our interview. I'll create you a pot of soup. You create me some pumpkin soup. It'll be a beautiful festival of friendship.
I would just ask you to understand that I am, in fact, wealthier than I even say. And I actually am a really good, kind person.
Usually people who are good, kind, and wealthy say this about themselves. I didn't think this was going to be a plea bargain at the end, but it seems that people have really affected him, and we should maybe not go as hard on Hard Rock Nick as Hard Rock Nick goes on other people.
And I would ask you again to start being smart. And I wanted to, again, keep this a little bit short, because if I keep talking, this is going to be too...
Oh, And he cut himself off. Well, that was a fantastic speech by Hard Rock Nick. Whenever you go on his page, by the way, and you look at his banner, you will be greeted by the most terrorizing image of a man who has, you know, just absolutely beautiful eyelashes and eyes that look like they would kill or love you.
What's up, guys? It's Hard Rock Nick, one of the richest men in the world.
I love it. I just love it. What's up, guys? It's Hard Rock Nick. In case you haven't seen me in the last video, I got even richer, and my bitch got even bitcher, okay? I'm outside Florida, you know, looking really swell, looking swelled up. Seemed like I gained weight since the last video. I don't know how. And I'm just standing outside.
As you can see behind me, I'm in beautiful Naples, Florida, in Southwest Florida. So, I wanted to share with you a couple thoughts on this hurricane. Florida is a very large state with a very large population.
I didn't know I was going to learn about the history of Florida when I started this video. This man is, if nothing else, very passionate about Florida. Of course he would be from Florida. You know, this is what Florida creates. Seriously, they have a whole meme page dedicated to them. People from Florida just accept that this is how people from Florida are. I don't know what it is in the water there, but maybe it's the crocodiles, honestly.
And so when you see disasters and floods, those are generally on the extreme coast of the west coast of Florida. All right? They are not inland.
I like how this video is a fundraiser. It says that $1,600 US was raised. And in the last video, he said he has $7 million on his neck and a $10.7 billion net worth.
What the hell is even that?
I feel like if you wanted your city to succeed, you could have donated, you know, a few hundred, Nick. Something like that. You know, a penny, perhaps.
Most homes are still standing strong and standing proud, including my own. In fact, I own 6 homes here in Florida.
This is the only man of all time, besides Donald Trump, who would use the ability to talk about a hurricane to then flex on the amount of homes he has. This is the most insensitive tangent I've seen in a long time. Wow. This is like saying, remember the California fires? Well, I remember them because they reminded me of my open flame grill burgers that you will find in Leo's kitchen. The grill is hotter than California fires. Come here, because you probably can't go there. That is so insensitive, Nick.
And I will assure any of you watching this who wish ill on the state of Florida because you don't like our governor or because you don't like some of the controversial humans who live here, like me.
Every time he calls himself human, I think this is someone from Men in Black, right? It's one of those aliens who inhabited a person and thinks this is what people are. And then it just like has taken the body of this poor man because he says things like human. Only people who are not human say that. And he also said create soup, which is not even, I don't even know if that's illegal to say that. So I don't know if he's a human. I'm just saying he could be an alien. This is a theory.
Florida's property values will go up. Again, that is my 2 cents on this. Beautiful, sunny weather. We're living the life here in Florida.
Well, that was his beautiful spirit after a hurricane. Shortly after that, billionaire Hard Rock Nick gets a car wash. It just seems almost, funny, ironically, that someone who's a billionaire wouldn't get their car detailed, but that's fine.
What's up, guys? It's Hard Rock Nick, one of the richest men in the world. I'm here in this.
What's up, guys? It's Hard Rock Nick, one of the... Beep! What the hell is that? What's up, guys? It's Hard Rock Nick. I can't get my car to shut up. One of the most confused men in the car right now. I'm trying to figure out what exactly is going on. I think I shoved something into the boot and it won't close. What's up, guys? I'm trying to figure out how to get my car to stop screaming.
Beautiful car wash. I don't want to shout them out because, you know.
That's funnier than what I could have said. It's not the place that I would have expected to hear. What's up, guys? It's Hard Rock Nick. I'm in this trash compactor right now and I'm about to die. What's up, guys? My name is Hard Rock Nick. I got stuck between a ladder and I am about to get fucked. All of the places you just never thought you'd find Hard Rock Nick.
And as you can see, we're getting a nice little shower here. Sorry for the background noise. That's my...
What is that beeping, Nick?
wonderfully intelligent Mercedes-Benz telling me there's something wrong.
God, if it was really intelligent, it would have shut the hell up and knew it was a car wash. What the hell did you do to this car? Oh my goodness, Nick.
Because it doesn't like the intrusion of water and robots that are now...
Bro, if your car doesn't like water, every time it rains, it's gonna do that. I would self-eject out of that car. You gotta get a Mercedes-Benz that works, Nicholas.
giving us a bath. So...
He's not a human. He's not. He's an alien. Nobody ever in the history of life has said, my car is taking a bath when going to a car wash. That is something only a toddler or an alien would say. And he's... Well, there's two possibilities then. But I think it's the alien one.
Since some of you will never even drive a car like this, that means there's power to all four corners of the car. It's a four-wheel drive.
Oh my god, I didn't... Okay, Vin Diesel, Jesus. You don't have to flex on me like that. It's four-wheel drive. It's got four wheels. My car's a tricycle. Jesus Christ. Nick, why are you flexing on me?
The AMG package, it has the night package, it has things that some of you can only dream about.
Shit, maybe I could dream about a car that doesn't beep. I would rather take the shut the f up package. You know, I don't know how much they cost in Mercedes land, but I would use that one, Nick.
I'm gonna eventually show everyone my tax returns and all my real estate and all my bank accounts.
He's been saying eventually for like 5 years now. He's really stretching it.
That means I'm the owner. That means that there's no lien holder, since some of you can't comprehend the type of wealth that I have.
He owns a car. He owns a car. Some of you people don't even know how to own a car. You filthy plebs. You broke-ass plebs. He owns a car. And he's taking it to the car wash to take a bath in his car, okay? He's going to the car bath, everyone. He's car bathing right now. What are you doing? He's car bathing. And the last video is Hard Rock Nick now on OnlyFans. This man has an OnlyFans.
What's up, guys? It's Hard Rock Nick, one of the richest men in the world. As you can see, I'm here in the kitchen of my 14-bedroom house in Miami, Florida.
I can see all 14 bedrooms in the reflection of your fridge.
And Louis V, the fuck out. All right, guys, as the title suggests, I'm on OnlyFans.
Oh, my eyes.
Go check me out. I'm already the #2 creator on the entire platform after only 72 hours. I'm very new, so it's going to take some time to build it up to what other people have.
Right. 72 hours. He's the #2 subscribed content creator on OnlyFans. He's one of the greatest OnlyFans creators of all time. I want to see what content he creates.
I probably got over 20,000 DMs, whether from Twitter, whether from Instagram, whether even people in public.
People in public went up to him and DM'd him saying, Nick, I want to see your hard rock. Okay, please. God, I've been married for 20 years and my wife is hot, but nothing is hotter than the thought of you slapping your meat around. And I need to see it, Nicholas. So he catered to the fans. He's a billionaire and he's got time. So he's doing this.
And they always ask me, hey, Nick, what's up with the OnlyFans?
That's exactly. People in public. Hey, Nick, what is up with the OnlyFans, huh? Why you keep don't posting? Huh? Why don't you post? I too need to see it, man. Nick, please, put OnlyFans on. Do.
So I got you. Go check me out. And I can't wait to show you what I got.
Nice. Well, he absolutely is on OnlyFans, and I'm not going to subject anyone to that, but he's got seemingly quite a lot of content here. I'm going to try and read. I'd like to read everything here, but he actually writes essays every single post. So he definitely, I'm sorry. God. Well, here's one. Here's a doozy. Dear OnlyFans, my name is Eleni Johansson and I am the dead mother and full-time self-appointed angel of Hard Rock Nick, typing this on my bejeweled iPad from heaven. I'm serious. I know it's Mother's Day for all of you on Earth, but the truth is ever since my Swedish husband impaled me to my orgasm and impregnated me with my son Hard Rock Nick, He's crazy. This guy is crazy. He's out of his mind. Every day of my life on Earth was always Mother's Day for how he treated me and continued the embodiment of me even better than my own worthless daughter ever did. He's writing fan fiction on his OnlyFans. For the remainder of this entry, I will be referring to who you have come to know and reshare on social media as Hard Rock Nick, as simply Nick, if that's okay with you. When I married my Swedish husband in 1972, I not only knew I had found true love, I equally knew I wanted to give him beautiful Swedish offspring. With my half-Greek son inherited most of his looks from my Greek bloodline, he somehow was gifted his Swedish father's big, strong, swinging dick. That I used to help him bathe inside our Las Vegas hotel when he was growing up, even though he was often embarrassed that I showered and admittedly spoiled him with praise. While my Swedish husband also joins me here in heaven, he is a completely different wing of heaven as he spends most of his time up here exacting revenge on the Italian mafia who murdered him in front of Lake Mead in the 1980s by ass-fucking their Italian wives most nights. Believe me, it's not something I'm proud to share with all of you, especially on Mother's Day. But it's not called OnlyFans for nothing, right? But if I were any of you women in my reproductive prime, I would completely my own son's brains out. If I was on Earth again, and obviously not his mother, of course. Sure, I've seen lots of videos referencing him being some type of fake flexor or some type of Miami douchebag, but now I'd much rather and bear a man like my son's children than all those liberal F-words that you modern-day dumb coupon-clinging feminists in Buffalo, New York, or low-rent Denton, Texas are procreating into the next generation, all because you're put off by his opinionated mouth and big Swedish dick? ? From my perspective, the day Barack Obama was elected in late 2008, it began the immediate 8-year cancellation of heterosexual white men who are ironically in their reproductive primes. Sadly, Obama somehow came back into office in the form of this current administration. This is all a mother who is in heaven right now. Not only is she politically just fully charged, but she wanted to bang her son. This is a mother who's dead, who's writing on Mother's Day on OnlyFans, the only platform that she can truly speak her mind. I just need a second to, think about what was going on through his head. I thought he was somewhat sane, but now I know he's insane. Okay, Nick, let's go. Although I'm not nearly as conservative as my son in his political stance, I will say that if I were in my son's care, I'd still be alive, well, and living in a nice, quiet house in South Florida, nearby with him in my own guest house by a swimming pool and spa. You see, California probate court judge signed my death certificate in 2021, contradicting my doc. This is so long. I'm just gonna skip past this part. I can literally hear my son bitching at me right now to keep this short and to hurry the F up and finish, Mom. But ever since that vaccine I got in December 2020, I became deathly ill and went into a sometimes fatal health complication called sepsis, which is an aggressive infection. While I read a lot of your comments, she reads comments in heaven. Okay. Derogating my son for being so rich and still charging $30 a month for his OnlyFans, it's not because he wants or needs money for bulls or to peacock more jewelry to wear around Florida. He charges $30, or what ends up being $1 a day, because if he were here to charge any less than that, most of you would meme his beautiful Swedish cock to death and pass it around Twitter or Reddit, which hurts my feelings just the same as his deceased mother. This is his mom saying this, by the way. At least this way, the purchasers of his OF are guaranteed to be consenting adults with a valid credit card and are almost always just purely intrigued by the living art that is my affluent son Nicholas Rock Johansson and his healthy fucking cock, or Hard Rock Nick's dick, as some of you refer to him on his Instagram or YouTube. I'm actually dying. He then goes on to talk about someone called Amir and how he hates him, and I'm going to pick up at the end. Now that I rest here dead alone and watching over my son, I only know two things that can be true anymore. Something about a governor, and the other thing, the second fact that I know to be true, is that I'll be subscribing to my son's OnlyFans today so I can admire what a marvelous Swedish cock I gave birth to in 1977 out of my Greek goddess of a pussy. Happy Mother's Day, Eleni Johnson, or Johansson. So, I don't think I need to read any more of his OnlyFans. I don't know what I've stumbled onto, but I don't think that I can do this anymore. I don't know why he thought this was a good idea or who is letting him speak, but this seems to be something that is almost insane. I think this man has passed the point of sanity and someone needs to do a wellness check on him. I don't think I've ever heard that something so absolutely horrible before in my life. I cannot believe I even read that. Hard Rock Nick is clearly out of his mind. I think he needs help. With that being said, I don't know where to go from here. I know that this man is still active. He is still absolutely throwing out his opinions like there is no tomorrow. And I know that if we get enough likes, I'm going to try and get a video call with him. Because I know the thing that he likes more than anything is attention. And if he's really worth $10.7 billion, great, hats off to him. But I don't want to hear any of that ever again. I cannot believe I just read that. Ladies and gentlemen, Hard Rock Nick, the sultan of salty, horrible fan fiction. He's like an evil J.K. Rowling or something. That was a deep dive on Hard Rock Nick. I'm grateful we looked at all his platforms, and I guess he's still kicking. On the pros, he's lost weight. On the cons, literally everything else. I don't know what I expected, but I did not expect what I just read. Thanks, everyone, for joining me. I've been traumatized. I will see you on the next deep dive, where hopefully I can find someone who's sane. Okay, I love you. Take care. And please, if you ever see this man in Miami, run. Bye.